month before the extreme cold hit. I came back reborn. First thing I did was drip my blood onto the jade pendant my birth parents left me, activating and binding the safe house system. The safe house covers 400 square meters, a concept-level shelter. Once it's anchored to reality, it blocks out anyone who means you harm. That's when my adoptive parents called, saying they wanted to bring my brother and his wife down to my place in the south to ride it out. I said sure. Last life, they came too. But when supplies ran out, they shoved me out the door, let me freeze to death, and turned me into food. All because I was nothing but a blood bank they raised on purpose. They figured the further south you go, the safer you are. Only I, the reborn one, knew that wasn't how this worked. So I handed them the house, headed north alone, and built a safe house in a rural village in northeast China. Fired up the kang bed, grew crops, raised chickens, stocked up supplies, and hunkered down. Living better than I did before the apocalypse. But the adoptive family I left behind in the south? They weren't living nearly as well as they did last time. Xinue, the news is saying this winter's gonna be brutal. We need to come stay with you. Bring your brother and his wife too. You're down south, it's warmer, and you're living alone in that big house. That's not safe. If we come, we can protect you. The one calling was my mother, New Lin. I swallowed the rage boiling inside me and told her yes. You want to come south to ride it out? Fine, come on. The winter of 20XX, a cold wave swept across the entire globe. Millions of people ran south, chasing warmth, not realizing this disaster had absolutely nothing to do with where you lived. The extreme cold didn't play favorites. The only people who held out were certain communities in northeast China, because they already had the habit of stocking up and hunkering down before winter. This time I'm going northeast too. I've got the safe house system. I'm heading to northeast China to ride out the winter. But I can't just leave the house to that pack of snakes as is. I need to leave them a little gift. Every time I think about what they did to me last life, I want to skin them alive. The weather forecast had warned about the cold front coming in advance. I stocked up an entire room full of supplies: rice, flour, cooking oil, frozen goods, and vegetables. Enough for a whole family to eat all winter, plus a generator, electric heaters, thick clothes, all ready to welcome them. But nobody saw it coming. That was no ordinary cold front. Temperatures dropped as low as -65 degrees Celsius. A terrifying, apocalyptic freeze. 4 months in, my stockpile was gone. Outside, a blizzard was still raging. Complete whiteout, couldn't see a thing. And that's when they turned around and shoved me out the door. Without the electric heater, I had zero chance of surviving. I kept banging on the door, begging my family to let me in. My palms froze to the iron door. Every time I moved, they tore off bloody.